Alright guys, thanks for clicking on the video today. If you could, like, subscribe. And we're going to cut some arrows today. I got some brand new Rangers here from Whitewater Archery. I got a little Weston arrow saw behind me. I'm going to show you how to cut some arrows. Let's get into it. Alright, so first things first, put your safety glasses on. Just kidding, real safety glasses. Protect your eyeballs. Safety first. Okay, so this is my Weston arrow saw right here, as you can see. First thing you want to do is make sure this sucker is unplugged before you start messing with stuff. You want to make sure the blade is tight. If not, you're going to have to tighten it. And then this is how mine moves right here. This thing slides back and forth. I can tighten it down for the length I want. Arrow knot goes in here. Cut right there. I'll explain more as I go. Okay, so the way I like to cut mine is you have a short side, then you have a long side, and I'm talking from this label here. I like the short side where I put my fleshings. The long side, you know, I like to cut. So some people like to cut it with their knock on. I do not, because I feel like you can get more wobble to it. You know, it kind of wobbles in there more. You don't get as straight of a cut. So I like to just stick it in there just like that, so there's not as much wobble. I can keep it flat. And then when I come down here to this in here, since there's no wobble down there, I can just kind of roll it. Whichever way your blade runs, you want to roll it the opposite way, nice and slow. This isn't, you know, like a table saw. You don't just want to go, you know, and just whack it. You just want to roll it nice and easy. You know, 2 or 3 turns around to cut it. You don't want to cut it first try. Just, you know, this thing ain't eating wood, you know. This is a carbon arrow. You don't want choppy cuts and carbon launching everywhere and cracking your arrow. You just want a nice soft, you know, you'll see. I'll show you. Okay, so my saw here spins counterclockwise, which means it's spinning backwards to me. It's spinning like this. So I'm going to spin my arrows into the saw, nice and easy. And with this Weston arrow saw, this is my kill switch. On, off. Easy as that. Keep it handy, but keep it out of the way of the blade. You don't want it anywhere near the blade. Alright, let's get into this. I'm going to cut a few here. As you can see, I've made a few arrows in my day. Got a bunch of them in here. Whole boot full of them. But yeah, that's the Weston arrow saw. These are all cut. I've had this saw for a few years now. I like it a lot. I still got to square these ends up, clean the ends out. And then put the inserts in, put the nocks in, and wrap them, fletch them up. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it. Nice and easy. It's super quick, super convenient having it here at the house. That saw wasn't very expensive. I can't remember how much it was. I got a few years back, but super convenient. I haven't had any issues with it. As you can see, I've made a bunch of arrows. Still gotta clean these up and get them ready, wrap them, fletch them. I got a bunch of other videos on that. But yeah, I don't really need to tune these anymore because I had the same setup for a while now. Shoot the same arrows, you know, so it makes it nice. But yeah, like, subscribe, and see you in the woods.